when you leave the theater, you walk away from the television, do you ever have like a feeling like, oh, like that like took everything out of you and you're like tired, or you're like, oh, I can relax now?
No.
Or you're completely at ease, meditative state when you're
Is it
watching
one or
this?
the other? I can't just say, man, I had a great time in there. What a fun trip that was.
No, it's
you
one or the
can't.
other.
Okay, no, it's not one or the other. It's the middle.
So-
What a fun time that was. There's whimsy in there too, and people forget about the whimsy.
Who's whimsy?
Whimsy is an emotion.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've never seen it.
Have you heard of somebody saying whimsy? Bad person?
Whimsical.
Right. Whimsical means full of
Whims.
E.
So satisfying.
All kinds of messages coming in.
Why are you giving me the eyes?
All kinds of messages coming in.
What kind of messages?
I can't tell you.
Was it secret?
It's exciting and secret.
Is it something for me?
Nope.
Okay, well, no one gives a shit.
No one. Is it about me? If not, no one cares.
No, they don't.
Welcome to Satisfying. Is there any conceivable way that I could convince you?
The answer's probably going to be no, but give it a shot. Go.
I would bet for most people the answer would be yes.
Okay.
But to see Terrifier 3?
No.
Okay,
Not most
all right.
people. Most people would not say yes. God, you want me to do everything. I got to do everything. I got to see every scary movie. I got to watch all the wrestling. I don't want to do it.
Okay, well, when was the last time you watched wrestling?
I not watched it, but like
Okay,
learn
well,
about
when was
it.
the last time you saw a scary movie?
When you made me go to Saw 10 and it was horrible.
It was like over a year ago.
I don't want to do it.
Okay, fine.
When is it out?
I think it's out this weekend.
What's it about? Can't wait to hear this.
Wow, it's about a clown.
A clown, right?
Mm-hmm. And a
You probably like the movie Human Centipede, don't you?
Centipede is an all-time classic.
Oh, sorry. We have different tastes. We have a lot. I don't even know if we have a lot in common, to be honest. I was going to say, we have a lot in common. We just have mutual love for each other, but
Yeah.
maybe not a lot in common.
That's fine though.
Yeah,
but
it
we get
works.
along.
It
It works. It works. Art the clown is he's a murderous clown. I'll tell you now. He
Okay.
is a murderous clown.
Okay.
And I bet you thought that was probably the case.
Well, when you said a clown.
You figured he was murderous?
Also, I feel like stop oversaturating the horror world. Like we've got.
What do you mean oversaturated?
We've got Pennywise. You stop. You can't
One clown.
No,
There's
I
room for one, you're saying.
Yeah.
One.
Why do we need multiple movies about scary killer clowns?
Pennywise is not technically a clown.
What is he?
Pennywise is this is almost like an essence of evil that comes from another planet.
He's an essence.
That takes the form of what you are scared of.
Okay.
It could be a big spider. Could be so many people are afraid of clowns. He happens to take the form of that clown.
Got it. The essence.
Well, yes. That's,
Okay, sorry.
You know, he's not just he's not human.
Okay.
Art the Terrifier. It's got a great heroine
Oh.
in the film.
And
you
who
know,
is she?
Final girl. Her name's Sienna,
Okay.
and she's in a battle with Art the clown.
Is she attractive?
Very attractive?
Is she doing the running away horror movie girl thing?
No. As a matter of fact, she's very.
Oh, don't go in there. Of course she goes in. Don't pick up the phone. Of course she opens it up or picks it up. Don't open the door. Of course she opens the door. Like, why? It's like we know.
No, you're totally right. I'm just glad you don't watch reality shows that are all exactly the same. What are we flipping the table today? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. How's it feel? It's not real. I know you know it's not real. Okay, so
no, I thought horror movies were real.
Okay, so they're at odds.
Yeah, but the thing about Terrifier, the franchise, is that it's like the most like gory,
more than Saw.
way more, and like not only more than Saw, but like viscerally.
But you enjoy it.
I do enjoy it.
Like you love watching like blood spray everywhere and
But
someone's suffering.
There is suffering that happens in it.
It just
Well, it's a portrayal of suffering. It's not actual suffering. I don't enjoy human suffering.
Yeah, but the thing is
I hate human suffering.
Okay, but we live on a planet that has
Earth.
billions of people, and if you
Shout out to them, by the way, my
shout out.
people.
Love you. If you think of all those billions of people,
Right.
that no event, kind of like some of the movies that we've seen,
Right.
you think that's not actually happened in some way, shape, or form to people on this earth, and you're crazy. It comes from like an idea. And there's people that probably have done things to each other that are even crazier than we've seen in horror films.
Okay, that has nothing to do with it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you're enjoying it because you're saying, oh, it's fake. But like, it probably is real somewhere. Someone's doing that to someone like in Bulgaria or something.
Dressed up as a clown?
I don't know. Cutting someone into little pieces, torturing them. All
Well,
these
I don't want to
horrible
watch that.
Okay, but I'm saying you're enjoying something that's probably a reality. It's not a reality on your screen.
You never watch anything where bad things happen.
I do. It's
Okay.
it's not.
You know that bad things actually do happen. So then
know.
you shouldn't watch them.
I don't like
By
it.
your own logic. If a bad thing happens
Yeah.
in fiction,
Yes.
if it's possible for that bad thing to happen in reality, no good. No bueno.
No bueno. No.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
it's just
That's your line.
maybe that's why I can't do it, because I'm like this probably there's horrible humans in this planet, like on this planet. You're getting me all hot and bothered, but not in the good way.
Oh, are you sure?
Positive. I just, so I can see there are people that are doing horrible things to each other.
They said in France, for the first time in like 18 years, this has the highest rating, like the most restrictive rating.
NC-17?
Like, no, you cannot legally get into a theater to
Without
see
being
it
18.
if you're under 18.
Okay.
Like, not with a parent, not with anybody.
What is NC-17 then? Because it's kind of like
I guess NC-17 is America's version of that.
of that. Okay.
Except 17, not 18.
Right.
Right. But this is not rated in America.
So you're gonna go to the theater to watch this?
I've already seen it because he came in and did the show. The filmmaker came in and did the show.
Cool.
But I will go see it in the theater to support.
To support. So you're gonna see it again.
Yeah, to support independent
Like, I
cinema.
wouldn't even want to sit next to somebody who thought that up. Who was like, you know what? This would make
The person who thought that up has sat in that chair.
I want out. Did you Lysol it?
No. He's a great filmmaker.
He's getting into me through osmosis.
That's right. That's right. They said like that people pass out at this movie.
Yeah, but see, I don't want that.
Well, I didn't pass out.
Okay, because
Right.
you're a whack.
I'm not whack, you're whack.
Don't do that.
So
I'm not whack. You're whack. No, I said you're whacked.
oh. Well, you're whack.
Okay, I'm
so,
whack.
How do you like that?
Not a lot.
Not terrible, huh?
Terrible.
No, they said people were like passing out at the movie, and some people thought that was like a marketing gimmick. Mm-hmm. But then a reviewer who didn't, this is Terrifier 3. This reviewer didn't love Terrifier 2
Okay.
and wrote in the review, I thought it was a gimmick, but at the Terrifier 3 screening that I went to, somebody passed out and they fell on the floor and cracked their head.
Perfect. That's what we need in the world.
And he said, the filmmaker, he was like, I love that people are passing out. He was like, I don't want anybody to crack their head.
Yeah, but I mean, if you pass out, you don't know you're losing consciousness. We don't know what's gonna happen. You don't have control of your body because you're not conscious.
The movie's intention is not to make people pass out.
Maybe it is.
You think so?
If he says that he doesn't mind it, that he kind of likes it.
It's great. And he said that the people throw up in the movie.
Awesome.
You want to see it?
You know what? Let's go on and buy some tickets right now. Let's do it. No, it's never gonna happen.
Right.
I used to like scary movies when I was younger.
Okay.
But like the more basic ones,
Like what?
like I don't know, Poltergeist and like The Exorcist,
The Exorcist.
Friday the 13th, like the basics. Yeah, I like The Exorcist.
The Exorcist is like brutal.
Yeah.
Is that because you did the same thing with a cross?
It's funny because I think I've told you this before. It was the first time that I was having a sleepover and we were watching a scary movie, and my
Yes.
dad was a scary movie buff. So he got that. It was a bunch of like 11-year-old girls watching the crucifix do what it does to Linda Blair in the movie.
Your dad was a scary movie guy?
Oh, huge. He
No-
said,
and you don't like scary movies?
I don't love it.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hellraiser.
Okay.
I remember him saying Hellraiser.
Hellraiser rules. That's the one with Pinhead in it, you know?
He's bad, right? That was a rough one.
Hellraiser, I mean, Pinhead is villainous, if that's what you're asking.
I don't know. I feel like when I was young, he said that was one of the scariest to him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, people love Hellraiser.
But there's been more scary things. Clearly, they're passing out and vomiting that have come out since he said that.
I mean, Terrifier, the whole franchise is insane.
Yeah.
Like, crazy. It's the type of stuff where when I watch, like, even if I watch at home,
Yeah.
it's really risky because if Jess wakes up and sees me watching, it's like, she changes her perception of me. It's not right.
Okay, right. I mean, it's happening to me right now that I know that you enjoy this.
You knew that, though.
Okay, I did know it, but like this is a little like next level.
You think so?
When you leave the theater, you walk away from the television. Do you ever have like a feeling like, oh, like that like took everything out of you, and you're like tired, or you're like, oh, I can relax now?
No.
Or you're completely at ease, meditative state when you're
Is it
watching
one or
this?
the other? I can't just say, man, I had a great time in there. What a fun trip that was.
No, it's
you
one or the
can't.
other.
Okay, no, it's not one or the other. It's the middle.
So-
What a fun time that was. There was whimsy in there too, and people forget about the whimsy.
Who's Whimsy?
Whimsy is an emotion.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've never seen it.
Have you heard of somebody saying whimsy? Bad person?
Whimsical.
Right. Whimsical means full of
Whims.
E.
I hate you.
Who is that?
Let's just move on.
All right. Well,
I do want to call you out because you might have to say, I'm sorry. You wanted me to say you're sorry. I'm sorry for starting to play Kendrick Lamar on Hits One.
yeah, you screwed that up royally.
Yeah, but then did you see the Shabuzi stats?
no.
How long was his song, Bar Song, #1?
Did it get to number 1?
Many, many, many
See if
weeks.
I have the stat here.
I think you texted it to me.
I don't think so. I don't think
Maybe I
would've done.
texted it to you. It doesn't matter. I feel like you owe me an apology because look at how amazing he did.
Let me see.
It's got to be in our text chain between
Yeah.
you and me.
I'm looking at us sending videos of the kids
Oh, yes.
brain rotting each other. Wow, okay. Shabuzi's A Bar Song is #1 on the Billboard 100 for the 12th week.
12 weeks. That's a long time.
I'm going to be 100% honest. That is significantly more weeks than I realized.
Oh. So do you want to say anything to me? Actually, you want to write me a written apology like you asked from me?
Well, I didn't never get it.
No, you didn't. You're probably not going to.
Did you tell him mashups?
I forgot. I'm not going to lie, but I will ask.
Okay. No, you don't have to anymore.
Okay, you're over because we're even.
All right, we're even.
Look at how hard that was for you.
Well, and we're not even really even.
Okay.
Because like the Kendrick song was way bigger than the Shabuzi song.
Like maybe in like no,
The world.
No.
Okay. How many conversations do you think there were about Shabuzi playing halftime at the Super Bowl?
I understand.
Probably not that many.
I understand. Shabuzi could make it to the Super Bowl halftime show one day.
Yeah, in 20 years.
He just came out. That's not fair. They're not on the same ground.
Oh.
Kendrick's been out for a minute. Anyways, I just wanted to say,
Oh.
sometimes I know things.
Okay. Rub it in a little bit.
Not dumb like everybody says I am. Which brother is that? In The Godfather? I'm Fredo.
Fredo.
I'm not dumb like everybody says I am.
I'm not dumb like everybody says.
Oh, I hate that part.
You
And
do.
And they kill him.
Yeah, well.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry. Do you know? Okay, so the first time, we were like dating. We weren't even engaged yet. But I turned on The Godfather for Jess. I bought the DVDs or whatever, Blu-ray, whatever it was. And I turned it on.
VHS back in my day.
Probably VHS, yeah. And we watched the whole movie.
Okay.
She was like, oh my God, that was great.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
And I was like, yeah, The Godfather. I was like, have you never seen The Godfather? She's like, I'd never seen it. I didn't know anything about it. I was like, nothing? She goes, I thought Michael was going to be a good boy. I didn't know he was going to join the mob.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, well, then I'm glad that I hid the second one, that you didn't see the second one,
the second
because he's
one's better.
on the cover
Yes.
as the new Godfather.
Yes. And it's way better than the
And she
first.
goes, they made a second one?
Oh, God. I love her so much. I just love her so much.
I was like,
I just want to hold her like a little
They did
baby.
make a second one, and she was like, "Wow!" And I go, "And a third one."
Yeah.
She goes, "Is that one good?" I go, "It's
No,
not great.
no
it's
one
not
wants the
great.
third
It's not.
one.
No. We watched the first two though.
Yeah.
and then first two are amazing.
Amazing.
But yeah. I find great joy. I don't know if there's anything like that left that I haven't exposed her to,
Okay.
but like meeting people who have never watched The Sopranos
Yeah.
is one of the great joys.
Yeah.
Even if it's just watch it. You don't even have to watch it with me. Watch it on your own and
Yeah.
then talk to me when you see some episodes.
I feel like there's a lot of movies that Matt missed. Like, I'll be like, oh my God, did you see that one as a kid? Like, he never saw Big. Like,
What?
old, yeah, like fun kids.
Shimmy,
movie.
shimmy, Cocoa Pop.
Yeah, shimmy, yeah.
Because your movie references
Yeah.
are on point.
Okay, thank you.
Like, that's something I appreciate about you.
Okay.
I would think, if I had to guess, like just knowing you as you,
Yeah.
not a great movie intelligence,
Yeah.
but a far above what somebody may think
Okay,
movie
thank
intelligence.
you. Thank you.
And you know when what nailed that for me?
What?
The Goonies quote. Because it was a deep cut and
Yeah.
it was a hilarious one.
Yeah.
And I said, this Nicole.
You're going to live with me now.
This Nicole knows what she's
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, but he says that sometimes. I'm like, oh, we got to watch this. Or, oh my God, remember that movie? And he's like, I never saw it. I'm like, what? You missed out on so much.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not going to watch it now. And I'm like, why?
You gotta watch it now because they're all still good.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing with the kids is finding on Disney Plus, like watching
Yeah.
like Blank Check
Yes.
Heavyweights.
We did Sandlot, both of us.
Yeah, Sandlot, like all movies like that.
Yeah.
Because they still completely hold up.
Yeah.
Has he seen Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory?
Definitely not. He's always like, I was cool. I was out playing sports.
It's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool. Having an ignorance.
Yes, thank you. Nothing cool about it.
No. Like not knowing about pop culture. There's not one thing cool about that.
Okay, but he knows.
Oh, it's playing sports. Oh, really? What are you doing now? 3 knee surgeries. You still playing sports?
Way more than 3. Are you crazy? He's had, just while he's been with me, married and dating, I think 5. 5 knee surgeries, maybe 6, and he's had a shoulder and also an ass one.
Ass surgery? Did he get a BBL?
He got a hemorrhoid surgery.
Oh.
And he said it was it was the worst experience of his life. I've never heard a grown man cry like I heard him cry.
Oh,
and they do say it, yeah. They
don't knock you out for it?
Yeah, they do. Then the aftermath.
Oh.
It's like
and when you're moving your bowels.
If you Google it, they basically drill a thing inside.
Oh, and it's not like the one he uses in his personal life. No.
Like the drawer right next to his his bedside table.
Yeah, his bedside table.
No, but yeah, it's rough. And that is something, I mean, anybody who's had it. And I was like, well, I must really love you if I'm staying with you while you're having hemorrhoid surgery.
And like, no, and you hear and see the results. The aftermath.
I found him like in Ace Ventura. Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
After he finds out that Finkel is Einhorn.
Einhorn is Finkel. So I found him we were at my mom's house at the time, and there was no bathtub anywhere. And the doctor said you should take baths. My mom only had showers. So I found him. I woke up and I'm like, where is he? And I go down to the downstairs bathroom, and he is like ran the water and pulled like a pan to try to keep the water from going down, and just sitting, crying. I should not be telling you this.
No, it's
just
good.
weeping like in the movie.
And it's the guy who's too cool to watch movies.
Big.
Really cool dude.
What?
You're sitting in ankle deep water in the shower.
Crying. I mean, it was cry-worthy.
He was crying like tears?
The pain is really bad. The doctor said this is one of the more painful surgeries that any human can have.
Oh.
He went ahead and did it.
I mean, the hemorrhoid must have really been something.
It wasn't just one hemorrhoid.
Multiple? Yeah. How'd he get them?
I don't know. I've never looked at them. I never saw them.
You didn't touch them?
They're like a bag of grapes hanging out of your asshole. I'm sorry. How did we get here?
I love that. Like, it's almost like it's spilling out. You're like, I don't want to say it.
But I got to.
But yeah, and then you say, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't. Bag of grapes.
Bag of grapes.
It is what it is.
And then sometimes there's another surgery that's not as painful, and they'll like tie them off. Yeah. Squeezing a good pimple.
But this one wasn't going to work.
No, it was too bad.
Bag of grapes.
Too many grapes.
It was a bushel.
A bushel of grapes. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I just told that story.
You should have.
He's going to hate my guts.
Well, he cried.
I mean,
like a small
I have a
child
question.
or like a small girl.
When you got circumcised as an adult.
Go ahead. I like that you're trying to be like, no, we told Sam's story too.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
The pain was very bad.
I didn't cry.
Okay.
I mean, because they knock you out for it too.
Yeah, but then after, doesn't it hurt after?
There's a healing process. You have to walk around in sweatpants and
Do they give you painkillers?
I don't think so.
What?
Because it's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
I don't think it's Vicodin.
They probably gave you painkillers and you were like, I don't need these. I don't like drugs. And then you forgot that I do.
Maybe because I'm a man. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You think I should? I didn't know you.
Oh, yeah. We didn't know each other yet.
No.
How old were you?
19.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wish I knew 19-year-old Sam.
Can you believe there was a time we didn't know each other?
Kind of not.
It's crazy, right? What was life?
I mean, not fulfilling, not satisfying.
Not satisfying at all. But no, it wasn't.
Okay.
Lay down at the base of the shower.
Crying. Like Ace Ventura.
Like Ace Ventura did, yeah.
Plunging his face.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No, I think there should be a solid, like, I don't expect everybody to get every reference, but I expect people to have a wheelhouse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let me know where your wheelhouse is. Like, you're going to pick up the wrestling references? No. These horror references? No. But like 80s, 90s, family comedy references.
Yeah.
That's your wheelhouse. I'm like, okay, this is fun now. We can have a good time.
I think the big thing happened because we were talking about like the big piano and FAO Schwartz, and like he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I hate your guts.
But also, like, this is what you tell him.
It's probably in the trailer. Go watch the trailer. Like,
everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that scene.
Yeah. I know.
You are sitting here still making your living.
Yeah.
talking about pop culture, seeing these fun movies, making these fun references.
Yeah.
How is sports working out for him? I'm glad he spent all that time with it.
Well, he's a broken man.
Although he is raising a little athlete.
He
So I
is
guess
raising a
that's true.
little, that boy.
Yeah.
An athlete, but a pussy.
Really?
Oh my God. I've never in my life seen someone who is more afraid of things. Like we did the dentist yesterday, he had to get a tooth pulled. And
You're talking about your son. Keegan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And at one point, he got up and ran out of the room. He ripped everything off, ran out the room and ran outside and down the street. I had to go catch him. I was like, and we were just at the gas. Who says no to gas? So then I'm lying next to him. They let me lie in the chair with him. And they were like, see, he was like, I don't like it. And I was like,
has that ever happened in that office that somebody has not only jumped off the chair, ran out of the room, out of the office, down the street?
yeah, you didn't make it that far, but I did get, I mean, I guess he's far if you went out the door.
The fact that you're outside at all is like, that's when that sunlight hits you, that's where you're like, this is nuts what's happening right now.
Yeah, I said to her, oh my gosh, like this is bad. You've never seen anything like this. She was like, we've seen a lot of bad ones, but never, no, he escaped.
Like that scene in Big Daddy. I've had a lot of smelly children, but yours is by far the smelliest.
Oh, yeah. And so then he was like, I don't like it. It feels weird. And she was like, here, we'll put it on Mom. They put it on me. And I was like, see, it's great.
Oh, yeah.
Holding the dentist.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
let me keep the gas.
No, he doesn't. We got to prove it to him. He doesn't know
Give
yet.
me 30 seconds.
You were Kanye.
Yeah. So
I'm on that nitrous.
do we think, I mean, he's getting divorced now, they're saying.
Or he might already be divorced, and we're just finding out.
Yeah, but also someone made a joke that that the reason that he got divorced is like she showed up to like a date or a dinner or something fully clothed, and he was like, "Nah, this isn't gonna work out anymore." Because every time you see him out, she's wearing literally like nipple covers, if that.
Right, or like flesh colored,
Right.
whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Could be. So you like?
It was horrible, and then
Did you have to cuff him to the?
No, I was laying with him, but then when we went to do the Novocaine, she did say, and this is when Mom holds down the hands. So I was like, well, he was watching a show up on the TV on the.
What were we watching?
Well, we put on Peppa, even though that's what he used to watch when he was a baby, but it's like comfort for him. So,
Oh, okay, that's fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
And then
That's
needle,
almost when it's like suck the thumb.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Like he screamed like we were cutting him up into little pieces. Now a Novocaine
Like it
needle
was Terrifier 3.
just like it was Terrifier 3.
Yeah.
And me watching that was horrible. So you know that I would not be okay watching Terrifier 3 because there was no blood or anything involved.
Right.
Anyways, so he screamed bloody murder. A Novocaine needle doesn't feel great, but he just got himself all worked up, and then he got up and ripped everything off again. He goes, "Can't do it. Can't do it. Not doing this. Not doing this." And she was like, "Bud, you're numb, and you taking the nitrous. Like you gotta just lay down. We're right there."
Is there any part of you, and I'm weird like this.
No one likes the dentist, by the way.
Of course, no one likes the dentist, and you get where he's coming. I mean, you were a kid, you know exactly where he's coming from. And honestly, as an adult, it's like, yeah, I kind of feel the same way. But is there any part of you that goes, I like how assertive he is? Like if when my kids start doing stuff like that, I go, I have to stop them. But I love how assertive they're being.
Yeah. I mean, in the moment, I don't think I could feel that way because I wanted to murder because I was like, I just get this freaking tooth out.
You didn't want to murder him. He's your child. You just want to murder in general, just to get it out.
Yeah. I
Right.
wanted like the purge, the half-day purge.
Yeah, even half hour.
Yeah.
Right.
Did former President Donald Trump recently say that he thinks a purge, a real life purge, would be helpful?
No, he made a comment that could be interpreted as a purge.
Okay.
He thought that they should put somebody in charge, whatever authority figure he was talking about, but that there should be maybe one day or even just 1 hour of extremely violent response to any crimes,
Right.
And just to teach everybody a lesson. And people went, that would be
the purge.
that purge is what you're describing. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
yeah. No.
Anyways, I somehow got him to lay down. We had to still kind of hold him down. And then she goes, I'm just going to walk you through and tell you what I'm doing. He goes, what are you going to pull it out with? I mean, it's a massive plier that looks like a torture device.
Right.
It's like Billy just started going in on the tricycle, holding this thing.
Hello, Keegan. I'd like to play a game. You have a mouthful of teeth, but you haven't taken care of them. You have 30 seconds to get out of this chair and run down the street. If you don't, I'm going to pull one out. 30 seconds. The choice is yours.
Oh my God, I don't like that at all.
Did it sound like the
Yeah.
thing? Yeah.
And I like that voice. Normally that's my favorite.
Right, but you know what it was? The choice is yours. 'Cause
That-
that's what
I don't like-
Yeah, I'm 2 on the nose.
Choice is always yours. Anyways, he pulled it out, but he was screaming so loud when we walked out. Everyone was like, "Everything okay? Yeah, you okay? Yeah, you did it." We got a couple claps.
But it wasn't.
It was horrible
And it was one of those. Like, how does it feel to be the mom?
of that kid.
Yeah, who knows you're the mom of the kid, that the people who work there go home and go, whoa, we had one today.
I feel like it tracks for me and my family.
It's the biggins.
And also, like, I sat up when she finally got it out, and she was like, fixing him up and everything. She's like, "Do you want an ice pop?" She got an ice pop, and I'm sitting there like at the edge of the dentist chair, and I was like dripping sweat, kind of teared up.
Do you have a hard seltzer?
Way harder than hard seltzer. I went home and had a cocktail. No, but she goes, "Does mom want a ice pop too?" And I was like, I don't know if that'll help. Like, I was just depleted.
Yeah.
I felt like
You did it, though. Was there any feeling of accomplishment?
a little, because I got home. Matt's like, "Okay, you did it." I was like, "You never would have been able to do this. You probably would have beaten the kid."
Why be negative?
He would never.
Number one, I don't think he would
Yes.
beat the kid. But number two, I also don't understand why when he's like, is it because he was too short? Like,
No.
okay, big deal. So you did it. Like, too dismissive?
Yeah, like it wasn't like, I don't think you know what I went through. It
Right.
was an actual war.
What if he had been like, great job, you did it?
I mean, as long as he did the thumbs up,
Right.
that does change the whole vibe.
Like the internet kid?
No, he did. He said, "I appreciate you so much. Like, thank you. I know that was rough and everything." But
And you still scolded him?
no, I just was like,
You never would have been able to do
yeah, he
that.
was like, I probably wouldn't have, because he would have gotten angry. Why are you being such a pussy? No, but I mean, it was rough, but we survived. But I don't know, you told me that your oldest son just did the same thing and he was fine.
He was totally fine. He enjoyed it.
I hate you. He liked the gas.
He liked the gas a lot.
Was
Would they
he
have
like,
a-
"Ooh, I'm high"?
It was funny to see him like that. Yeah, he had like a little tiny cavity drilled. He liked, they made it like the gas mask was for kids and you
Yeah.
could pick a scent.
Yes.
Did they have that? Yeah. It was like, and you could bring it. He brought the gas mask home with him.
Oh, that's a thing?
Yeah, you could bring the gas, and it still has the taste on it. The gas isn't
Oh.
there anymore, but it still has like,
Damn.
he got bubblegum flavored.
I mean, love
So
it.
he really liked that. He got to watch his Netflix program.
Program.
Yeah, his program.
Did she tell you about that? He was like, "What's going to happen?" She said, "Tingly fingers and toes."
I don't remember that because I don't think he got a shot of Novocaine.
There's no way that they drilled a cavity with no shot of Novocaine.
Well, I might have just been a tiny cavity
that is-
and put the topical on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then, but it was like a kid's office. I don't know if you went to.
Yes, it was a
or
pediatric
okay.
dentist. I tried to do the right thing.
I know you didn't. I'm not blaming you here. And I hate for you to think that my
I don't.
positive experience.
No, I knew that was going to be the case. I told him, "Your boy just did this. He was good."
You told him?
I told him he did it. I told him he got the gas. He was like, "All right, like I got this." Hell no. I'm not doing this.
But they also did a good job of like when I was like, "Oh, buddy, are they using they were like, "Ah!"
Yeah, don't say drill.
Right. They have all kinds of special language and everything.
It's like the magic wand.
Right. And then when we were out, he was like, "Actually, Dad," and he was still kind of floating, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, "They usually use a drill, but for me, they use like whatever
Yes.
whatever fun
Right,
word they
yeah.
had for it." So yeah, he was totally
Well, it's funny. He was
champ.
laying watching.
but he didn't have a tooth pulled.
Right, and that's
This
a
is
little rougher.
It's a much more complicated
Yeah,
thing that your
it's
son
real
went through.
primal, real aggressive.
And had to take a shot of
Yes.
Novocaine in the mouth. That's
Yeah, it
even
was
for an adult that sucks.
yeah. So he's laying there with his mouth.
Although you'd never turn down a shot in the mouth.
Never. Crazy? Let's go.
Yeah.
He was like laying watching. He was like, "I don't feel anything. How much longer do I have to have this?" And she's like, "Close your mouth," because he's taking in oxygen too. She's like, "Just let's get all the gas." She turned it all the way up.
Oh.
And then he was like, "I don't." And then I was talking to him and he's like, and his eyes got all glassy, but we couldn't keep him there
Because
get
it's short.
high enough.
Yeah. Did you ever see Little Shop of Horrors?
I mean, years and years ago, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have a whole dentist subplot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the gas mask and
Yeah.
everything.
I mean, I was never scared of the dentist because my dad was a dentist.
Right.
But the dentist, I think, is one of the top rated, not top rated, is on the list of careers that ended most. Because if you think about it, all day long you're spending time with people who are afraid of you, who do not want anything to do with you.
And do you think they just didn't realize going in that people were going to feel so strongly about them?
I don't know.
Like, doesn't everybody know that people hate dentists?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, but you just think you're helping people. Like, it's a doctor. I don't know. But, like, imagine spending time with people all day long that are, like...
I hate you.
Dreading... I hate you, Dad.
Yeah.
Dreading seeing you. Terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't be fun. But again, you kind of have to know that going in.
Yeah.
But maybe you think... it'll be easier than it is. What if you're a radio show host that for like 20 years, you just get hate tweets every day?
I mean, come on.
I mean, what's the difference?
Dude, it's very funny. I remember forever ago, my mom was like, "You got go call Daddy," and I went to go call him for something, and then there was a bunch of people there or something, and I was like, "He's not picking up. He's got to be in someone's mouth." And that's what I said. And like, that's what we'd always say. He's in someone's mouth. And then people like turned around and looked at me because he's in someone's mouth. It's not like, you know.
And it's kind of fun.
Right. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Double entendre.
Yeah. You know. Well, I'm glad you got the tooth pulled.
It's gone.
And was he okay after?
He really was. He was like, I really don't ever want to do that again. I was like, I get it, dude. I don't really either.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Nobody ever has said, you're going to be great.
Yeah.
Let's get a couple more teeth
I
pulled
mean,
out.
if you give me gas the whole time, you could pull out whatever you want.
As long as I get the gas.
Yeah.
That's the exchange.
You know, I've never actually had gas. I've only done whippets. And I think it would be like a little, you know, like in a whip, it's like intense for like 30 seconds. This could have been like a light. I feel like I'd like it.
You didn't have the gas on you long enough to kind of feel.
No. You have like little, this is horrible. You know what a whippet is?
No. I'm saying at the dentist's office when you had the gas. You said you had the gas mask.
No, but I feel like that would be so like light and subtle.
You don't have to describe whippets.
I don't know, you said that. I was like,
No, I meant when you
Yes.
said at the dentist, they put the gas mask on you.
Yeah.
To show. So I meant when you were
I
there.
didn't get enough. I didn't get enough.
No. It's going to take more.
Yeah.
More. You're not your average bear.
I'm not.
No.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Got a wooden leg.
You got, yeah. you know who's sitting in that chair?
Who else besides the director of some godforsaken movie?
Well, this was only a few days ago.
Who?
Kurt Angle.
I don't know who Kurt Angle is. And you can't get mad at me that I don't know who he is.
Why?
Because I don't know who everybody is. And you probably don't know who everybody that I think is cool is.
He's an American hero.
Okay. Is he in here? Does he have a thing? He's a wrestler?
Not only is he a pro wrestler,
Yeah.
but he also won an Olympic gold medal
Oh.
with a broken neck.
Really?
In 1996, he went to the Olympics with a broken neck and won the gold medal.
Doesn't seem super like smart. It's kind of like Carrie Strug when she went and like had a broken ankle and did her, was it the
But did she
vault?
medal?
I think so.
So then there you go. What do you mean it doesn't seem smart?
Oh.
He won the gold medal
How's
with a
it-
broken freaking neck.
How's his neck now?
He broke it 4 more times after
Great.
that.
How did he sit here like this?
No, his neck was straight.
Okay.
It did not move.
Does it have a weird brace on it because he broke it so many times?
No, but it doesn't move.
Oh, okay.
None of this. However,
How would that feel? Would you like to never be able to move?
you know what I'd like?
What?
To take my neck and put a gold medal around
I get it.
Okay?
Okay.
With a broken freaking neck.
I feel like, I know this sounds so stupid, but
Yeah.
like, I feel like it would lose its luster. Like, you'd get the gold medal for whatever you won. I just feel like after a while, I'd be like, okay, now what?
Well, it's interesting. I was kind of talking to him about that because you win a gold medal. I think 27 when he won the gold medal. So it's like you dedicate your life
Yeah. So
to
it's build
doing
up.
this. Right. And like training and being the best in the world.
Yeah.
And then you're announced best in the world. Here's the gold medal. Like this is the highest honor you can have. And you're 27. It's like, what next?
Yeah.
And that was a struggle.
It's kind of like when you get married. It's all this builds up, the beautiful wedding, and we were in love, and you get married, and it's like, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah. I didn't experience that.
I didn't either. But there's something about that because they don't all, I mean, how do they make money? A lot of them do like,
Yeah. I mean, like
they speak, right? At like, you know, like, do like public speaking or like the gymnast,
endorsements.
the girls gymnastics. It was at Barclays. They're doing that whole tour. Parker actually went the other day.
Yeah, but I mean, no, it's definitely limited.
Yeah.
And was it sold out at the Barclays?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
They do
I
well.
mean, it was all, it was the whole, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I just wonder if it draws.
Yeah.
But I'm asking for real.
But yeah, I just feel like then it's like, okay, now what?
Yeah. I think that's 100% true because, I mean, it's the same thing as peaking early, doing anything, except with this, by design, you have to peak young.
Right.
Because by the time you get to a certain age, you just can't athletically match up.
Right.
You know.
Matt.
Yeah.
Right.
But once you're in your mid 30s,
Yeah.
You can't compete with a 27-year-old.
How did you get him here? Was he promoting something, or you're just like, yo, let's shoot the shit?
No, he was in town, like, promoting stuff. And I talked to his publicist, and I was like, yeah, come over.
Like when people come over, like guests, like not me, like a celebrity, someone important.
You're much more important than anybody in my life.
Do you feel like, I don't know, like, you're like, hey, what can I get you? Or that's Jess?
No.
Oh, come on. Why are you acting like you're offering beverages and snacks? That's her job.
I take care of people.
I know. You take care of your family. She takes care of people.
Although when I did, there was a wrestler that was over here, was coming over.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I ran out of waters. I like to have waters for the guests.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Is there a fridge?
No, there's just a pallet of waters over there. Just room temperature bottled water.
You
Some
need
people like room temperature.
I agree. Some people like it cold. So you should probably
Well, guess what? The fact that you're in a basement and I'm offering you a fresh bottle of water just for yourself, we're ahead of the game.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
So I go, oh yeah, I got to run to the store. He's going to be here, 45 minutes or half an hour, whatever it is.
Okay.
I got to run to the store and get waters. And Jess was like, no, I insist. I'm going to go. You finish setting up the studio. Let me go get the waters.
Takes care of people.
She takes care of people. She was also 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
And so I go, okay, right? And I assume she's going to go to the store, get 2 bottles of water.
That's when you say, no, I insist.
What?
No.
She can move. First of all,
Sam.
I've seen people very pregnant come in and do radio shows at night. I've seen, right.
Okay. You got some strong women in your life.
I love strong women. They're my favorite people.
Okay.
I didn't realize how strong of a woman I was dealing with. She walks back in the door with a pallet.
Yeah.
With a pallet, of course, right? Because it's her.
Yeah.
With a pallet of water. She went to the gas station store.
Did you get a crudité?
Well, almost.
Cheese and crackers.
She went to the gas station store and she ran into my personal trainer.
Okay.
Who was at the gas station store going, what are you doing here, Jess? She was like, oh, I'm
running errands for my husband.
I'm getting water because Sam's having this person over. She was like, what? And so then because the gas station store guys weren't going to help, she was the one who carried the pallet of water.
Right, because when you're that pregnant, you shouldn't be carrying really heavy things.
But guess what?
What?
That's another strong woman. Okay.
Were there any snacks or just the waters?
Well, I offer to order food.
Not a fruit bowl, not like a charcuterie board. I could see her going all out.
I don't have. We didn't have a charcuterie.
Okay.
But I always offer to I'm like, if you want a meal, like if you want food, we can order food, whatever you need. And usually they don't want food.
Yeah, I would probably say no.
But like when Kurt Angle was over, it was like whatever you need. Can you get coffee? Yeah. How do you take it? Go to Dunkin' Donuts, get him coffee, make sure it's waiting here for him. Get him car service. To and from everywhere.
Okay.
See, the thing is, I also don't tell people they're coming to my house.
You for real?
I
you
tell
say
people,
come to my studio?
Yes.
I don't like liars. That's
not a lie.
It's omitting. It's lying by omission.
It's not a lie.
It's a lie. You say come to my studio. They think they're coming to an actual building, like a corporation, a company.
Well, whatever you want to picture, whatever story you want to tell yourself.
You don't think it's a little weird to not give them a heads up that they're going to be pulling up to a house? Because if I didn't know, I'd pull up and I'd be like, I'm in the wrong place. I
think it's funny.
It's not funny.
It's hilarious. I've had a wrestler who I'm watching through the window, and the car pulls up, who I've had him picked up at the airport, and he gets out of the car and he calls me. I'm watching him, and I pick up my phone. I go, hello? He goes, hey, Sam. He goes, I'm here at the address that the car sent to, but it's a house.
Yeah.
I go, hey man, come on in.
So you just think it's funny. This is purely for your entertainment and enjoyment.
Yes, because they're treated to a very professional experience.
Okay.
And then they walk into a house like, what the hell is going on?
And they come down to the dungeon.
And then they come downstairs like, what are we doing? And then they come in the studio and it's back to being an incredibly professional experience.
Okay.
Because the studio is very professional.
It is super professional.
I'm the God tier interviewer.
Right.
Right. So then all that sort of, what is this? We worried about nothing.
Right.
But you see
that,
this is a magical experience where I've combined everything into one.
Okay, I understand. I just know I would be too nervous. I'd be so self-deprecating, even though this is not something you should be self-deprecating about. This is awesome.
That's what I mean. I think it's awesome.
No, but I would still be I'm really sorry. The studio's dope. It is in my house. I wouldn't just be you have no idea where you're coming.
First of all, that doesn't sound anything like me, and no one's going to know that you're doing me if you do that. So I wouldn't do it ever again. Okay. No one's going to know what you're doing. They won't get it. They won't think it's funny.
Okay, I think it's funny.
No one else.
That's all that matters.
Well, okay.
Made myself giggle. But you know what I mean? I feel I'd be oh.
But then I have Hot Dog come over and video from the time they get here.
And have any of them ever been looked around what in the?
No, because I have, a certain
Riz?
I have,
You're the Rizzler?
Well, I'm a bit of a Rizzler
Okay.
myself. No, I mean, I think people trust me at this point, this far in the game, to
Yeah.
not be like some weirdo. And usually I say, I want you to know my real studio is indeed downstairs. I'm not tricking you into coming over to my house.
But right, you have to say something
I
like
say
that.
something like that.
And then also, once I see the door down to the basement for 2 seconds, I get scared
But
that
also-
you're gonna murder me.
and has the basement laid out. You don't see the studio until you come around the corner.
Right.
So at first, they're like, you got a lot of shoes here, man.
Yeah, okay. Are you gonna hit me over with a lead pipe and then, I don't know,
Maybe.
cut me up in little pieces?
Could it be?
Uh,
Oh, no, there's a studio here. Oh, it's going to be great. Yeah.
I'm alive. I'm living.
Yeah.
Live to see another day.
No, it's a great experience for
All right.
everybody.
All right. Have you made sure to, like, you're saying that, you're assuming that it's a great experience. They say this was a great experience?
Everybody leaves happy. You know
Okay.
how I know they leave happy?
How?
Because after, every single person,
Okay.
if the family's here, they hang out,
Yep.
play with the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to Jet.
Right.
They're part of everybody. If you are invited here, you're part of the family.
You're special.
You're part of the family.
Yeah.
Do you feel like part of the family when you're here?
I mean, this is my home.
Right.
I don't
Right.
knock.
No.
Please.
No, you don't even shut the bathroom door when
No,
you use
I
it.
just pee with the door open because
Right.
whatever, fam.
Is your button right now?
No,
No,
no.
it's open. Wide
Completely
open.
open.
Yeah. See?
But that's just a meism. I just like
Sure.
my flying done.
But I also feel like, once it's like we create a comfortable environment.
I like that. I
Yeah.
just think when you said, when I first asked, that you just think it's funny and that's why you do
It is funny.
Okay.
It is very funny.
Okay.
That's part of the charm. And you know it because you're laughing.
Yeah. I mean, it is big also because I know that you just like awkward. So you're like, let me just get this person. But like, not everybody has your same humor.
Okay, well, it's I'm
Whatever. I had fun.
yeah, I had a great time. That's
all that matters.
And they will have a great time.
Okay. I mean, I assure anybody that comes to this basement, you will have an amazement.
I've never heard
amazing time.
one person come into my studio and go like, that was not great.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You've been coming here for how long?
I mean,
This is a big commitment on your part.
since I'm like in my 20s. I don't know. Well, I'm not here.
But
'cause,
that was back there. But
wherever
I
you
mean,
live.
like
Yeah.
pretty much every single week
Yeah.
coming over here and doing this.
Yeah.
That's a pretty significant commitment.
It is. I'm here for it.
And obviously, if you didn't,
I'll never leave you.
right.
Ever. Ever.
Ever?
And don't try because I find you.
I walked in to Sirius earlier this week, and we had known there was going to be a delay. Yeah. Because Mamala was coming into the building.
Oh, Mamala.
Mamala was coming
Her
in.
name is Kamala. Have some respect.
She calls her, no, Mamala's her thing.
She says I'm Mamala.
Because she said that's what her stepdaughters call her. Mamala.
Oh.
Yeah, she's
I like
Mamala.
that.
Yeah, Mamala.
My mom says that to me, like endearingly. She'll be like, "What's going on, Mamala?"
Isn't that nice?
It is nice.
But it rhymes with Kamala.
It does. I
Yeah.
thought you were making it up to like be funny.
No, no,
Okay.
no.
All right, so Mamala was there. It was very.
I mean, I'm embracing her name
Yes.
to be funny.
Okay.
But,
Yes, right.
but it is her thing.
It was very annoying.
It was.
It was a little annoying.
Well, because it knocks us off our day to day.
Yeah, and also like not everybody has come back to the office since the pandemic, and we're some of the only few live shows every morning. Like you can't just. You're messing with my juju, my vibe in the morning. We've got a whole routine. It's messed, and I don't like it.
Yeah, Jim McClure was like, "Don't worry, you're be on the list." And I go,
Yeah.
"This is on the
Yes,
list." Okay.
yes, yeah.
What do you mean the list? What are you gonna check? What's his name?
This is my name.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. Should be fine. Picture me not getting into the SiriusXM building.
Picture that.
Picture that.
That's what Stan would say.
Yeah. So, but it was inconvenient. We had to wait outside the building for, Secret Service to sweep it and everything.
And I forgot and came at the normal time because we didn't have to come at our normal time. So I could have slept in a little bit, and I didn't. I forgot. So I just had to like hang around for 45 minutes.
You were just waiting outside for 45 minutes? Did you feel like a turd?
I mean, I went to the deli to get a little snack, like a
guess.
breakfast. But yeah, I did. I felt like a total turd, and I was like legit annoyed.
And were you the only one there?
Yeah, and I just walked in and I saw like all the cops and stuff, and I was like, not. I go, I'm not allowed in, am I? And she goes, absolutely not. And I was like,
I love that you were like, that was today.
yeah,
Yep,
forgot
forgot.
about it.
Forgot
Yeah.
about that.
But I mean, we weren't even allowed in when Biden was up. We weren't allowed to come that day.
Was that on a Friday?
I think it was on a Friday.
I didn't experience that.
Yeah, we couldn't even come in.
Oh, that's right. They just shut the whole thing down. Yeah. So we had to come in. We had to be on a list. We had to go through the whole thing. And then when, because she was up there, she was coming up. She wasn't even up there.
No.
She was going to do Howard's show at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But this was like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So, and the whole thing, like areas were curtained off and everything. But
We had to go through like fire stairs.
yeah, fire escape because the main stairs, that's a security
It's
risk.
not called a fire stair.
Fire stair.
Like the stage.
I'm the fire stair.
No. Anyways, if
Yeah.
there's a fire, you
The
take
fire
the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, the fire escape. But yeah, so like I kind of figured we get up there and they'd be like one security guard. and
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I didn't think one security guard.
Two?
It is the vice president of the United States of
I mean,
America.
I guess Mamala.
It's Mamala.
Yeah. No, but I didn't think it would be a huge showing.
Or like a drug dog. It was a
I mean, there was like, we got up there and there was probably a dozen
yeah.
Secret Service people.
They meant business.
Oh, did they mean business? Like I was being a little like fun and whimsical.
So was I.
Whimsy. And like they weren't having
No.
any of it. Any of
Well,
it.
I was first with our little group of people, and I was like, okay, what do I do? He goes, it's just like a TSA. Put your bag here, put this here. And he goes, arms up. And I went, oh, yeah. Because, I love that.
You have
love
said for whatever reason,
like a pat down.
you love when TSA pats you down. You like to be touched.
I love to be touched, but I liked it when I was pregnant because I wouldn't go through the thing. So I'd have to voluntarily ask someone to come pat me down. And it's just a nice little love. Anyway, so he had a paddle. You knew what that paddle did. And then
It was a wand,
I know.
not a paddle.
It looked like a paddle. It was the shape of a paddle.
It was, I guess.
Okay, I
yeah,
didn't,
no,
I didn't think he was
yeah.
gonna spank me.
Well, that's what paddles are for.
Fair. So he's going around, and then he's like, turn around, and I was like, okay. And then,
Okay, you dirty boy.
what if I was like, I like it when you take charge. So I turned around, and I feel him touch, not with the paddle, with his hands touching my calves, and I was like, okay, here we go. And I looked you in the eye, and I was like, I'm so happy.
Yeah,
I have nothing naughty in my bag.
You were. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, that was not nearly enough touching.
You didn't think so.
I felt like I got gypped. Like, I feel like, are you not allowed to say gypped anymore?
Nah.
I got screwed. And
Okay.
he kept, I wanted more. All I got was calf action, not even upper thigh.
He did give me a calf squeeze too.
I wanted-
Who is hiding things in their calves?
I mean, you could probably put a weapon in there.
More so than any other body part?
Well, it's easier to get. It's the easiest to get. Like, if you put it here, you got to go all the way down your pants.
That's a good point.
I don't know. But I felt like, if you're going to pat me down, let's do it.
Especially, feeling how aggressive he was with your calves. Did you want that aggression throughout the rest
Yeah,
of
I
your
just
body?
wanted him to touch my whole body.
You did.
No, but for real. Why?
Right.
Like, he did it with the wand, but they could have gotten a woman and I would have been fine with it.
You just wanted touch.
You should have patted me down. The wand was not enough. Why are my calves the only thing that you're checking with your hands?
Could have been something very dangerous.
It could have been dangerous. You should have checked.
I wanted more touching, is what you're
need-
saying.
I wanted you to tell me to spread them. I don't know. It was a bizarre vibe.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
they're like, you can't go here, and then it was just like, it was lost.
Yeah, I think we made reference to like you wanting a full cavity search.
No, I've never wanted that.
But no, like joking.
Oh, okay.
But they weren't laughing at all.
Yeah, they did not think we were funny,
And
and I
then-
wanted to be like, we are funny. This is what we do for a living.
And all I heard them say was, "Put your bags over here." So I was like, "Oh, okay, there's bags over there, whatever." I left everything in my pockets.
Oh, did you start beeping?
No, he goes like, and he feels. I swear,
Oh, what was it?
this.
What is that? Drugs?
This is a card wallet.
It looks like a bag of drugs.
First of all, they weren't checking for drugs.
I mean, they're just weapons, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
the-
I would have been fine if there were drugs in my bag.
I would think so.
You think the dog would have come for me?
I thought it was a bomb sniffing dog, not a drug sniffing dog.
Aren't they the same?
No, they smell different. Bombs and drugs.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, can't they do both? Or do you think they're specifically drug ones?
I think they're
specifically bomb
specifically.
ones? Okay.
I think.
feel like
I
they're
could be
smart.
wrong.
Yeah.
But
So did you take that out and go, sir?
He goes like this. What is this? What is this? What is this?
Like that?
Yeah.
No way. Why did you not tell me this?
Yes. What is this? What is this? What is this?
Like that?
I go, my wallet, yes.
I would have been like,
My wallet, and it was like,
oh, that's aggressive.
it was like,
Don't come into our house and treat us like that.
what is this? What is, I go, like, put my hand in my pocket.
You said this is crazy.
He's like, put it over there. It's like, okay, I'm going to take everything out of my pockets. I didn't know.
How did you not tell me this?
And then he's like running the thing down my leg.
Ooh,
The wand.
I just love it.
I know you do. And like, I got cool cargo pants on.
Yeah, you do.
They're real cool.
What'd you have in the cargo shorts?
Nothing.
Or the cargo pockets, I meant.
But they're cool and they're nice cargo shorts. I mean pants.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
wearing cargo shorts.
My bad.
I guarantee you this.
You never see you wearing.
Never in your life will you see me in a pair of cargo shorts.
They were cool for a second, right?
Not for this second.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they have metal buttons.
Oh, Jesus.
Not like bad plastic Old Navy buttons.
Did you get a cavity search?
I think he wanted to because he goes boop.
Oh.
He goes, what's in here? I go.
Why does he have to be so mean? Why can't he just ask nicely?
No, it was serious. It was stern. No pun intended.
Don't be rude to me. I understand that you're the Secret Service, but
I
like,
go, just buttons, just buttons.
were you scared a little bit?
I was like, what's gonna happen here? Is there some shit that's gonna go down?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a dangerous man.
And then I got I got my calves.
you do look thug.
handled. That might have been what it was.
Mm-hmm. You give that vibe.
Mm-hmm. I got my calves handled.
Like it hurt?
And he was like, okay, you're good.
I would have been like, you know what?
Well, I already was good before you said that.
Yeah. You know what? This is not the end of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one comes into my house.
You don't even know what good is.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
Oh, God. They were all very, and again, I understand it. It's a serious job. It is the vice president of the United States of
Yeah,
America.
but you know what? I have a serious job too at Sirius.
Yes, thank you. And you messed up my show because you had to like aggressively assault my friend.
Right.
It's not okay.
Right.
It's assault.
You thought your show was messed up?
You were assault. Yeah.
I mean, you're playing the hits.
No, but like we were. I hate your guts. Why is that your favorite thing to say?
It's my favorite.
It's like nothing makes
You
you.
can tell that I stopped because I
You're
can.
good. Just playing the hits.
Like just being so like dismissive of your entire profession.
The whole thing was very weird. It was just a weird vibe.
I didn't want to. And then I got upstairs, and part of it was curtained off, and somebody was peeking through.
Did they get in trouble?
No, like a security was peeking through to see who was
Oh.
there, and I'm like, I want to go to my studio
Sir,
and
it's just
shut
a
the
wallet.
door.
It's just a button and a wallet.
Why is everybody judging me? I don't like being looked at and judged.
You look dangerous.
You think that's what
A
it is?
little.
Maybe you're right. If that's the case,
You look like you're up to no good a little bit.
you think so?
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow.
You don't look. You kind of do have a like up to no good, which you are often up to no good.
I'm usually
Not-
up to all good.
Not like arrest worthy, not like hurting people, but like you just look like you're mischievous.
I look mischievous.
You do.
But like almost criminal mischief.
Yeah.
Do you
but,
think I look like a vandal?
yeah, like I feel like not like murder or like drugs or like anything like
Petty assault?
no, like I feel
Shoplifting.
Yeah, maybe a shoplifter.
Oh.
Why do you like it?
Because I like being a bad boy.
Yeah, you definitely have more of a bad boy vibe.
Whoa. What do you think why? What about me is the bad boy
It's like
vibe?
it's just like when some of the moms at your kid's school said to Jess that they couldn't believe that you were you, because then one of them say he looks real thug.
She said that she didn't expect Jess to be with somebody so thuggish.
Well, that's what the Secret Service saw.
That's so sick.
That's why they were like, "What is this? What is this?"
And I go, back up off
Yo,
me.
you don't know me.
Back up off
Oh my God!
me.
If you had like if you had done that, do they have the right to just like throw you to the ground?
I feel like it would have been a scene and it would have been a matter of time before very high bosses had heard that I had done that.
Would have been so fun.
Yeah. Do you really think that I carry a vibe
Yeah,
of like
a little bit,
maybe up to no
And
good?
then once you know you, it's just like, I mean, you're Sam. But
Yeah.
I think if I didn't know you and I just saw you and I was judging a book by its cover, you look like you are not like a clean cut.
Wow.
You think that's weird?
It's awesome.
Oh, you like it?
Love it.
Love it. You just made my fucking life.
Yeah. I think it's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
What part? But what exact? Because I need to know what
It's-
exactly makes me look like I could be up to
I
no
think
good.
it's the way that you carry yourself.
Oh, great!
And you have a very sweet face, but it looks like you've been through it,
I have been through it.
right?
I have been through it.
Like you've gone like
I'm exhausted.
you've come from the streets.
Right. Yeah, and I'm not. I'm just. You know what it is?
Huh.
I'm not terribly concerned with doing things your way.
Or if you said that, also would they throw you to the ground?
Was that good?
That was pretty good. It looked badass.
Hey,
What?
we're gonna do things my way.
No, we're not.
Okay, sir.
Wait,
whatever
so
you
did
need.
they do anything? Were they as aggressive with the rest of the boys from your show? Like with Travis
Yeah,
and Troy?
stupid idiot Travis brought a box to mail. So he brought a brown box that was all taped up.
I don't think that's really stupid, idiot. I did not think that they were going to
Of
go
all
through.
days to bring a suspicious
I
package into
didn't-
work.
It's not suspicious.
It's very suspicious.
No, it's not. It's just a box, and he works
If
there.
that box was left on the sidewalk,
He didn't. He was holding it.
it would see something, say something.
Yes.
He brought a see something, say something box.
It's not, though. It's just an innocent. He's worked there for how long? Again, you're coming into my house. I understand that you're the Secret Service, but like, did they rip it to shreds and he had to rebox?
You know what they would tell you? Reeboks. You know what they would tell you?
Not cool anymore, right?
Are
Are they coming back? Reebok?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like everything, but you could mess with a pair of Reeboks here and
Okay.
there, you know. They would probably tell you this whole country is their house.
Yes, that's a
But
pretty,
it's like, but then you'd say that geographically speaking, that makes it
Not the
really
case.
unfair.
right.
You know what I mean? It's like that's not you can that's not even playing fair.
Know what to do with this. Okay, did they do anything to Troy? Because look at him. He kind of looks like he's up to no good too.
real problem.
He's got a beard, a braid beard.
A real problem. Yeah, no,
Were they kind to him?
I think they were okay to him. Yeah.
Did you tell them? Well, I mean, I think you got to tell the boys that they look like not so dangerous.
As me
Kind of got like a pussy vibe compared to like,
compared to myself.
Yeah.
I love that.
if that's the way that they treated you versus how they treated Travis.
Do you think I could have been the type to steal a car?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, like not hurt somebody,
but steal their car?
but like do bad things.
Steal their car.
Yeah, steal a
Act
car.
selfishly.
Like money laundering.
You think I look like a money launderer?
Maybe even like sell drugs, but not do drugs.
Oh, never
Right?
get high on your own supply,
Never.
babe. That's what I said.
Really good rule.
Yeah. Could you follow that rule?
No. Remember, my boyfriend was like the main drug dealer at our.
And what happened to the
college.
drugs? Did you do that?
They got caught. Yeah.
Yeah. yeah.
But
yeah.
yeah, you would too. You wouldn't, but like
No.
you're dating
No.
someone who's doing that, and it's
Right.
just
Right.
yeah, you got to get high on your own supply.
You
Sometimes.
have to. You absolutely must.
Yeah, I wonder if people, because I didn't think that they were like overly nice, but I didn't think that they were too aggressive with me.
No, when they told me, what's out of your pocket? I was like, oh, you guys are serious.
Okay. Yeah, because I went first,
Right. Right.
and it felt kind of like joking-y.
Wasn't joking.
Oh, all right. Well, it's 'cause
No.
you're just bad.
I was also,
To the
you know,
bone.
I am bad. You think I'm bad to the bone?
Bad to the bone.
That's so sick. I was seeing that on the radio they said like car robberies in New Jersey are up like crazy. Like there was like 30 stolen cars like in this one city last week.
Specifically in New Jersey?
Yeah. Like for whatever reason in Jersey, everybody's stealing cars.
Yeah.
And like they go like this. One thing you can do is when you stop to get something to eat at a deli or something, don't leave your car running with the keys in it.
I do that every time.
Are you serious? Because I was
If
sitting
I'm
there,
going in for 2 seconds, I'm not turning the car on.
I was
Off.
sitting there going like, this is the worst advice I've ever heard. Of course, if you don't want your car to get stolen, don't leave the keys in the ignition with the car on.
I'll either leave.
Every time I see somebody do that, I go, the only reason I didn't steal this car is because I'm a great, not good, great person. You are begging to have your car
No,
stolen.
I'd
First
like-
of all, it's illegal.
To what? To leave my car running?
100%.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. They
Why-
can give you a ticket.
Okay, fine. So that's not illegal.
That's illegal.
right,
you don't
fine.
get tickets if you don't
Okay.
break the law.
Okay. But my thing is, if I'm not going into a restaurant to sit and eat and leave my car like that. If I'm running into a gas station store, like you are wont to do often because
I
it's your favorite.
love gas station
I'm
stores.
running in just to like grab a soda or a candy or something. I'm running in for 2 seconds. I don't need to do all that hubba-balooba. I will
That
hubba-balooba.
gotcha.
I will
A whop bamboo.
go into the restaurant, leave the keys in the car, but not running. And that's dumb. The other thing I don't think is that dumb. I'm running for 2 seconds. What could happen in 2 seconds?
Well, I mean, what would you do if you're sitting there waiting online
Yeah.
to get your chopped cheese,
Yeah.
and then you just look out the glass
Someone's
door,
on the
and
way.
your car is just driving away?
Wait, you remember when I got into the wrong car
Of course I do. I'll never forget that.
and they had left the keys? I would have been able to drive away, and I would have.
And
not
you would
even,
have.
Yeah.
You would have. Do you understand? If you drove me to get a chopped cheese,
Yeah. Are you
As
craving
one-
a chopped cheese right now?
I would love a chicken chopped
They're
cheese.
so good.
If you drove me to get a sandwich, right, and you left your car on,
Yeah.
and the two of us were waiting online for a sandwich,
Yeah.
and your car started driving away,
Yeah.
I would never stop laughing. It would be maybe the funniest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Would it be as funny as when a cruise ship boats away and somebody's chasing them and they miss their boat? Because that's always been your number one.
That is so number one. I just never considered somebody seeing their own car drive away because they left it on. Because if you leave your car on and the keys are in the ignition.
Yeah. You're asking for it?
Yeah. You totally like that car being stolen is 1,000% your fault.
You're inviting the burglary.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like I would not have stolen a car, but it's too funny not to.
Okay, and again, let me repeat my stance. If I'm going someplace where I'm running in for 2 seconds, and I understand all it takes is 2 seconds, maybe it's irresponsible.
It's dumb.
But that's the way that I live.
Stupid.
Oh my God.
Dumb.
That's all of a sudden making its way around TikTok and Insta again. Yeah, I would if it's a 2 second like run in.
Scary.
It didn't even work.
No, of course not.
Like, because it was so cheesy even then. It's cheesy now. Saved by the Bell when they were trying to. Was that when Jesse was addicted to the speed?
Caffeine pills.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, right. They had to
Child's
make it
play.
Saturday morning friendly.
So lame.
Who does caffeine
I'm so excited. Yeah, I would run in and run out again if I'm going in someplace for a extended
Can you
period of
imagine?
time.
And then, because you would go, right? And you would watch your car get stolen, which would be the funniest shit in the whole world. Then,
What if I was crying? Would you still laugh in my face?
in your face.
You wouldn't take me in and say, "So there, sweetheart."
Here's what I would do. I would hug you,
Okay.
and I'd have my hand on your head,
Yeah.
and I'd be squeezing you tight, and this is what you feel.
Right, because you'd be laughing.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you laughing? I go, no, I'm crying.
Right.
Definitely crying
Yeah.
with you.
And you would be crying, but it'd be crying from
Crying
laughter.
laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, because then I would also know that you would go home, right? And I would probably try to make sure I was with you. I was like, you know what? Let's get an Uber to my house and I'll drive you home because I'd want to be there for it.
Yeah.
And I drive you home and I walk you up to your apartment
Yeah.
and I go, you need to tell Matt.
I need to be here for it.
I'll be
just
here
as
for it.
moral support.
And then you say, my car got stolen. And real quick, I go, she left the car on and left the keys in the ignition. You what? Why?
Like,
And
you
then-
wouldn't even wait till I'm done saying
No,
that
I
the
go,
car's-
she left the car and left
Yeah.
the keys in the ignition. And then I just start laughing all over again. It'd be like the whole thing happened again
Well,
for
no,
me.
then you better laugh and run because I would be running after you. I'd be coming for you,
You'd be
kid.
pissed that I told on you?
Oof.
Oh, because it'd be so your fault.
It would be my fault.
I
but-
like when harmlessly, like I like when real big inconveniences that won't kill anybody or hurt anybody
get me all
happen to
tizzy.
anybody
Oh.
that is their fault.
Yeah, like
Missing a boat, missing a bus,
Right.
having their car stolen because they left the
The
car
keys,
on,
yeah.
like anything like
that could
that.
have been prevented.
That like you could have prevented
Yeah.
that by just doing what people do.
Right.
Leaving on time,
Okay.
taking your keys with you. All that stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I did that, like if I left my keys in the car, you would get a typical, and it would infuriate you. But I go like, yeah, my car got stolen. And you go, you're not upset? And I go,
What am I gonna do? I left the
I left the keys in there.
You would not, if your car actually got stolen, even if it was your fault, you would not just be like this.
I go like,
You would not just be like, "What are we doing here?
well, what are you gonna do?
Got to get a new car now."
I could call this insurance company.
I called 911. Would you call 911? Yeah, my car got stolen. Who else do you call?
Yeah, because they connect you to the cops, right?
cops,
Hopefully
yeah.
the cops will find your car.
I don't know.
It's a sick Jeep.
All right, fine. I won't leave it. The
No, please
keys-
do.
No,
And then tell me when it gets stolen.
immediately.
FaceTime me.
Okay.
Immediately, and I will comfort you.
Okay.
I swear I won't laugh in your face.
Comfort me until you have to throw me to the wolves.
And then I'll go, let's go on three-way call with Matt.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah.
We should tell him right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You should be telling all your friends about the Satisfying Podcast.
Come on.
You should definitely be subscribing to our YouTube channel to watch the video. You should definitely be subscribing on your favorite audio platform, be it the SiriusXM app, Spotify, Apple, leaving a rating, leaving a review, interacting, doing the whole deal, and joining us here every single week for the most satisfying of all podcasts.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
And to help us help you.
Yeah, that's
we got to
right.
grow this thing. Let's make it happen.
Right,
Okay? Maybe hold a gun to your friend's
right.
face and
If you
say,
have one.
subscribe to Satisfying or else.
Or die.
Or die.
It's a good marketing campaign.
Don't do that.
Wouldn't it be great if you and I just had guns and it said Satisfying Podcast?
Hit subscribe.
Subscribe or die.
Yeah.
Hey, Photoshop experts out there, you know what you need to do. We'll see you next week.
Oh, God.